totally lost here. Yeah, I'm coming on, man. Oh, hold on. I got a thing here. I'm gonna put some. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. All right. How y'all doing tonight? This evening, as it were. The thing is, though, I've been attempting to understand how to work this thing out. I want to get a StreamYard thing going too when I can, because it's a lot of things need to be covered. And right now, as you can see from the uh, the inscription or the title, as it were, that I'd rather, I'm saying right off the top, I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on. And right now, I'm feeling a little bit pissed on again. I feel like I'm smelling urine all over the place. I'm watching different I don't even know what they are, killing our children and, just shooting up our neighborhoods, taking over our places, our land, our activities. What are we doing here? We're about booted into the sea without making nothing. We ain't made nothing in 10 or 20, years. We ain't made nothing. What we making? Tennis shoes and t-shirts. We not pissed off. We being pissed on. Everybody got their thing coming in here, taking over like Grand Theft Auto, and we sitting around talking about, I don't know, Joe Biden or somebody like that, one of these clowns. I don't get it, but it's pissing me off. And I feel like somebody's trying to piss on me because I'm smelling a lot of pee. I'm watching too many of the children get shot down and they are running. They get shot down in the back and shit. What the hell is going on here? All the children are in jail. What the hell is going on here? Are they fighting each other? Are they rapping? A few of them trying to get away from, this whole mishmash or whatever's going on because they can't figure it out either. So, yeah, people trying not to be pissed on. And I'm pissed off about everybody else trying to piss on us. So if you ain't pissed off, I don't know what you into. If you ain't pissed off, I'm pissed off about everything right this second. I mean, just right this second, mostly because I'm pissed off about us not doing nothing and just sitting around here getting pissed on, talking crazy, talking about, oh, we got I'm gonna tell you what I think about anything you tell me that happened less than 30 years ago. I'm gonna tell you to screw off and die because I hate to just say that, but I tell you that about something that happened 30 minutes ago, man. Why? Because it's in the past. We need to be looking toward the future, not toward the past. We looking toward the past all the time. Meanwhile, somebody's just pissing on us and telling us it's raining, and we are believing it. We're actually believing that it's raining. Don't you smell the urine? Rain don't smell like that, man. And I keep telling people, the easiest way to keep a people, to keep a people, to keep a people enslaved or in an enslaved situation is to trick them into thinking that they are free and not in an enslaved situation. Even though the conditions are enslaved men. They're projects, they are coerced, they're corralled, they're tormented, and they can't walk down the street without somebody, what they call it, molesting you. They put on a blue uniform, green, whatever. They just walk down the street and just molest you or kill you. Goddamn. And what do we do about these things? Oh, we start crying and we go to the what's the name of these other people? We go to the government and say, "Why you letting them do this to us?" And meanwhile, they just kicking our ass. And guess who works at the government? The same people that's doing it. So I don't get this. I understand that I'm pissed off. And I'm pissed off at us for not making no difference in this thing. We just year after year, decade after decade, generation after generation, the same mess. The same mess. Somebody put on something I was looking at yesterday, say James Baldwin. And I remember when they exercised James Baldwin like they do to all the dudes, when they be saying something. They told James Baldwin to shut up. Niggas told Shane Baldwin to shut up. Just like niggas told everybody else just now. Listen, some nigga telling some nigga to shut up. You're probably telling me to shut up. You get me? And then we don't know what's going on and we getting pissed on all the time. What I'm telling you is it's not raining. That's piss they pissing on your head. That's not rain. Talking about they're gonna give you a what? Something about some student loans. They're gonna obliterate the student loan. I tell you what, if you put a real a real keen lawyer on the student loan shit, you'll find out all the student loans are fraudulent. Yeah, put a keen lawyer on it. And you'll find all of them are fraudulent. It's all a beat, man. It's all a beat to move money and just in debt people so that they can misuse their time, labor, and energy. And you know, if you're willing to do that, then stand over in the crowd there without your raincoat, because I'm not gonna get pissed on. I got a raincoat and a hat and all kinds of stuff. I'm not getting pissed on. I'm pissed off right now. And if anybody try to piss on me, I'm gonna piss on them. That's how I feel right now. I'm tired. Hey, I'm done with being pissed on. Aren't you tired of being pissed on? You just tomorrow they piss on you again. You just be like, oh, okay, I'm pissed on again. I'll just go take. I don't know. Can you wash all that piss off? I don't know how to do that. Go under a water shower, like a waterfall or something. Got to go to the Niagara Falls to wash all that piss off. They've been pissing on us. Piss on us every day. Piss on my children. Piss on me. Piss on the guy down the street. Piss on his children. All of us being pissed on the whole time, and everybody walking around talking about we are poor, we ain't got nothing, we ain't this and we ain't that. Meanwhile, I just saw something. Some cracker was on some place with some bootlegs. You know, hey man, I can't even talk about people right because I start cussing them out. Because I'm tired of these niggas. You know, I could dig it. They doing their thing. They doing what they think is best. They get up close to wherever they think they can eat and try to eat. If food is that important, then go eat. And you know, I ain't gonna bother you about you eating. You rather have food than your dignity, go eat. You rather have food than integrity, go eat. You rather have food than what are we gonna call this next thing? A love of self? Then go eat what they give you. Don't eat what the nature gives you. Eat what they give you. Because nature got things around here to eat all the time. Nature don't care about none of that. Nature provides in abundance. But if you just feel like you can't go to nature for some reason or another, maybe because you're born in a prison and you got to stay in the prison because that prison is your home, then stay in that prison. But realize you're in a prison. That's all. You know, paint it up, clean the windows, everything. Make your prison look good, man. That's your home. Make your home look good. But realize it's a prison and that you're being pissed on the whole time. Dude told me he can't talk to nobody who driving an old hoopty, because I drive an old hoopty. It's old, rusted. It might look like it's gonna fall apart. I love it myself. It's outlasted several other people's cars so far. And guess what? It gets me from here to there. Take care of my business, which I'm into the business. I ain't into what it look like. You know, I learned early in the game. It's not what you look like when you're doing what you're doing. It's what you're doing when you're doing what it looks like you're doing. So if you're riding around in a big shiny car, working every day, 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 7 to 3:30, you're just a slave in a bright shiny car. Meanwhile, if you have your own business and you're riding around in a shabby looking something because that's what you need to get your business over, then guess what? You're in business. You're no longer a slave. It's just that simple. You just have to decide to do something, make something. We ain't made nothing. They do, riding around in a shiny car like you made it. You didn't make it. We don't make no cars nowhere. Some places, like I think Ghana or someplace, they assemble. Like in Mexico, they assemble. But ain't nobody making nothing. They just get the parts, put them together over there, and get a break on the taxes or something. You know, I don't know. But we ain't making no cars. So what am I be proud of? Some car and hustled up and slaved for and paid somebody to make. And now I'm proud that I got it? Boy, me, I'm being pissed on. That's the thing. You don't know when you're being pissed on. You think that's the way life goes. You're supposed to be stepped on and pissed on. You've been pissed on and stepped on since the day you were born. You were born in this prison. And being born in that prison, you think that prison is your home. And like anyone else, you're gonna protect your home. I know it. You'd love to kill me or shoot me, whatever. Tell me to shut up, all kind of shit, because you got to protect your home, your prison. I don't mind. I'm gonna keep speaking the truth because it'll get through after a while. Not that that ain't your home, not that you shouldn't protect it, but the home that you are protecting is your prison. That's what I get through. That's what I'm getting through to. They're trying to change your mind or make you do nothing, just let you know the reality of the situation. The thing that you're fighting for is your prison. The thing that you're fighting over is your prison. You're forming your own prison and you're working within that box. Nobody doing nothing to you, actually. You're doing it to yourself. 530 million. Somebody just says 30, 45 million niggas in the United States, and y'all letting them kill your children wholesale? You're letting, excuse me, you're letting your children die wholesale, not letting them kill your children, because in some cases it's your children killing your children. But the thing is, we are the adults and we are allowing our children to die wholesale by whose ever mechanisms and whose ever whatever. Why are we doing that? What in hell is going on? Are we drinking too much fluoride? Are we need to stand on our head? What do we need to do? We need a whole new religion. We need something, because whatever we've been doing for the past, whatever past we've been doing it for, ain't working to satisfy the situation as it stands at this moment. Oh, yeah, the black church got us to here. Well, maybe so. Maybe so. It got us to here. And then where are we on the precipice of an abyss? Is that where we were trying to go? I've been hearing people talk about all the time. Yeah, we gotta know your past to know where you're going. Oh, we gotta see. We need to learn the past, and I'm a firm believer in screw history. Firm believer. That's a red herring. It's a red herring. You don't need history to know your situation today. You know your situation today. How I got this way is unimportant at this moment. You know your situation today. What do you want to do about that? How I got this way, you want to spend your time trying to figure out how I got this way and going over that. You know how long that could take? And then how you're going to get to what happened today, because you spent 55 or 100 days or a million years trying to figure out what happened in the past, and you ain't even figuring out what's happening today. And then all them days go by while you trying to figure out what's happening in the past. You are a goddamn fool. And not only are you being pissed on, I think you're starting to like being pissed on. Maybe you see it as a golden shower or something. I don't know. You spend all your time doing that, arguing with each other, fighting each other and shit. Meanwhile, days are clicking by when they're taking your children and putting them more in the indoctrination that you're in, so that when they get your age, they're going to waste their time even worse than you wasting your time now, if they reach your age. Because the way they're killing the people wholesale now, man, I don't even know if the children will reach your age. They got a pipeline, a school to prison pipeline. Everybody knows. I mean, all these tunes that I might sing, everybody knows the lyrics and the chorus. I could just say a couple of words and they'd be like, oh, I know what you're talking about. Just a couple of words of these songs. So, people say, oh, well, I don't think, none of that is real. We got enough people on the internet, enough people out in the street, enough people talking about what's going on, enough people going up to the alleyways and the doggone courthouses and everything. There's enough people out here. We all know we're being pissed on. Don't be trying to act like that ain't what's going on. Cause somebody's saying, "Oh, well, don't talk about it. And maybe it'll go away." I don't see that happening, man. Not talking about it, talking about it. None of that is affecting nothing apparently, because we've been talking about it and not talking about it and talking about it over here and not talking about it over here and not, and it's still happening everywhere. And it's like people are being born into like this is the way things are supposed to be, and this is the way that things are. I mean, naturally speaking, this and that and the other. And see what I mean is this that hey, get the fuck out of here. I'm not begging nobody for nothing. We don't have to. We have everything we need. All we have to do is realize that we have everything we need. If when I'm just say if, because I hear people all the time talking about Switzerland and Norwood and all these other different places in Europe that are so fancy and fine and ooh, it's wonderful, first world and all that shit. Okay, all of your people need to go back there. All of them need to leave every fucking place else where they are colonizing and taking out the wealth of the countries that they are all over. Just leave and go back to Europe and experience them wonderful countries. Man, they look beautiful to me. They got beautiful architecture. Go. What the fuck you doing over here? What the fuck you doing over there about our people? Go. I don't like y'all people, then go home. We welcome you to leave. You be telling, oh, you niggas from Africa. Y'all ought to go back to Africa, bitch. I'll put my foot up your behind. Huh? I just said that. I didn't mean to say it, but I'm pissed off. And I ain't gonna be pissed on. You go home. You second, this motherfucker telling me his mother just left Poland. His mother. He's talking to me on the phone today, yesterday, this week. His mother just left Poland. He got family in Poland, and he telling me to go somewhere. You better get the fuck out of my face with that dumb shit. And y'all going for it because you don't mind being pissed on. For some reason, you think that them pissing on you will make them accept you or what, treat you better. Hey, man, if I ever hear a grown man, I didn't tell everybody, if you're going to talk around me, man, and you start talking about somebody treating you and you're a grown man, I might slap you. I don't even like grown women to talk like that, but I understand women and children are treated. Grown men don't treat each other. Grown men behave. You can't treat me no way, and nobody else can treat you no kind of way. They are behaving. You are allowing yourself to be treated. You are allowing yourself to be put in a subservient situation in a minority effect so that you can be treated. Now you're a minor. You're a child to whoever you are allowing to treat you. You are putting yourself in that position. Nobody else is. When you allow someone to treat you, you are putting yourself in that position of a child, of a subservient. You'd rather be pissed off or pissed on. You'd rather fight or just be screwed over. You tell me. I'd rather be pissed off and we could throw down. I'd rather live 10 minutes as a free man than 100 years as a slave. Because 100 years as a slave just going to make my generations be slaves and the rest of them say, that's 100 years. Come on, man, come on. I'd rather not even have no children if that's how we're going to throw down. Because you can't use something that ain't there. The fact that that's what the difference between a dog and a wolf. A cat even. A cat be like, fuck that shit. Now, I'm talking about something domestic. So you don't even have to go around talking about, ain't no wolves around. Yeah, cats are around everywhere, but ain't nobody got them trained talking about go over here and go over there and do like a dog. A dog is a subservient animal because why? He's lazy. He's sorry. He wants someone to do it for him. He ain't got no hunt in him. Is that you? Am I describing you clearly now? Ain't no hunt in him. He just waiting on the master to tell him what to do and bring him some food to his grocery store. Tell him what job he can have. Give him a couple of dollars and feed him in a bowl from the grocery store. That's what's going on. And that's what's going on today, yesterday, last week, last month, last year, last decade. I need to study that. My children need to what? Study that. They need to borrow money to go to a college. Watch me now. To study Black history, African American history, to see that they've been screwed over. But you can go right out the door and see that for free. You got the Chinese guy on this end of the store running the store. You got the other guy on this end running the store. Ain't no niggas in the next. I can go for like 15, 20 blocks at a time in colored neighborhoods and don't see no colored businesses. Definitely nothing that fits in the thing of how they say over 100,000 in gross sales and stuff like that. That kind of business. You know what I mean? Just some guy on the corner selling peanuts or Lucy's. I ain't talking about that. You know. Hey, but if you'd rather be pissed on, I can dig it. I can dig it. I'm speaking for myself only. One man show. This is it. One man show. I don't see nobody in there. Oh, top level. Hey, man, how you doing? Top level here. So maybe top level don't want to, I ain't speaking for top level. I'm speaking for myself. And one man show says, I am done with being pissed on. Now I am pissed off. And I've been calm. And, I'd be like, oh, life is beautiful and all that kind of stuff. And it is. It's graciously, life is graciously beautiful. And that's why I say I'm pissed off at us. I'm not pissed off at nothing outside of us. No people over there, they doing their thing. We're not doing ours. That's pissing me off. I'm telling people all the time, hey, man, let's do our thing. Our thing goes like this. Our thing goes like this. Let's do our thing. Oh, well, we can't do our thing. See, because we're in the dominant society. And the dominant society, see, they got a dominant society and they run everything. And then it's just they run everything. You gotta be up in their butt, looking into their walls and stuff to see what they doing, because they the dominant. And then we ain't getting nothing done for ourselves. Why? Because we up in their thing. If you up in their thing, I can guarantee you this, because physics will bear me out. When you're up in their thing, physically impossible for you to be up in yours. You can't be in two places at the same time. It won't work. If you all up in their world, all up in their butt, all up in their plans and stuff like that, guess what? You ain't got no plans because you're learning their plans. They're learning their plans. You're learning their plans. Where are your plans? You ain't got none. You know why? Because you up in theirs. Stupid ass mother. I don't even get it. And then when I say, hey, my man, let's sit back and let's chill. Let's make our plans and stuff. Let's huddle. Let's powwow, whatever you want to call it. But let's make our plans. Well, the next thing, well, can I bring my I want to bring somebody else. Why we can't bring this and why that can't come in and why this one can't come in? That sounds racist and stuff like that to me. And I ain't into no race. I'm into culture. You want to do race, do that somewhere else. I'm into culture. not race. Culturally speaking, we do not lie. I was saying that on some Diners, Uhuru, he got search for Uhuru thing. And I mentioned that as a solution. They want solutions. They say they want solutions. They don't really want solutions. They just want things to do to talk about. The solutions I give them right away. You can do it. Start now. Spread it around. We done. But okay. So as soon as I said this about speak truth all the time, one guy said immediately, "Well, we all know no one can speak truth all the time. No one's going to do that." See how regularly we are entrenched into this prison mindset. It's a prison mindset. Born in prison, you think prison is the world, prison is your home, and then you behave in that manner because that's how prisoners behave. They must lie. That's how it's done in prison. Don't you know that? But anyway, the guy came on right. Another guy came on right behind that. Said he was in Ohio or someplace like that. And guess what? He said he had met some Twa people, the little people from South Africa, Twa, the Khoi, the San. All of them have that same diction. How do you say it? Not diction. They have that same constitution that says, "Don't lie. Always speak the truth." Not don't lie, because that's a don't. We're not into don'ts like that's that. Don't do this, don't do that. We're not into that. We're into what to do, not what to don't do, but what to do. See, all of this stuff is cultural. It ain't got nothing to do with race. However, you can make it racial if you want to. Meanwhile, I'm talking culture. Okay, so what to do is always speak the truth. Why? Because that's in nature. Nature knows nothing but truth. That you know what they say. I hear them say. They say the subconscious and the conscious mind can kind of figure out, but the subconscious mind has no idea between uh, uh, the truth and a lie. That's because the conscious subconscious mind is working more in the nature. And I'm saying when we work more into nature, we can blend our subconscious and conscious mind together and we can become intuitive giants like we've always been. We are very intuitive. That's how we create things, invent things, and all of that because we're very intuitive. A lot of people around the earth are very intuitive, so that's nice. Now, how do we use this to make ourselves a better life for us and our children and our families and all that kind of stuff, right? Because I know right away people say, I'm just saying, we have to follow rules that are made for us to advance, not lies, but rules that made for us to advance. When we speak truth, we can trust one another because we know we are speaking truth. We have to bond with one another. Back in the day, we used to do a blood brother thing where we would actually cut ourselves and blend blood and call it blood brother, and we would make packs and stuff. And we lived by those. I watched us live by that. And what we doing now, this time about hey bro and all that, we ain't doing nothing. We just change live, we ain't got no integrity. When we build internal integrity, when we build an internal, what's that, confidence and all that stuff with truth, because truth builds all that stuff, confidence, integrity, you'd be surprised, man. Speaking truth builds all of that. Just speaking truth. You ain't got to do a whole lot of work after that. Just that alone. Around the children can do it. Nobody has to go to school. Nobody has to study. Nobody has to learn another language. Nobody has to be taught. Nobody has to go to classes. None of that stuff. Just speak the truth. And we own like popcorn, just simply, simply like that. Start with speaking the truth to yourself, only yourself, no problem. Get that down pat. Then speak truth to everybody else, your family, your wife, your children. That would be a good start. To start with yourself, see how simple it is, work it out, some of the little kinks. Then start doing that with your loved ones. They're your loved ones, man. Why are you lying to your own people? Come on, speak the truth. And then you start working out the little kinks, and then they see what you're doing. Maybe they'll join. Teach your children, hey, you ain't got to lie to me. I'm going to tell you something about children. When a child lies to their parents, it's because they do not trust them. This I know. When a child lies to their parent, it is because they do not trust their parent. Now, being that the child came second, the parent came first, the parent did most of the stuff to the child didn't do most of the stuff to the parent must have done something that caused or create the child's lack of trust. Try lying. Fits fine. Did you tell your child it was a Santa Claus and all that lie shit? You be lying to them all the time? Yes, you did. They don't trust you. Did you tell them about all that other stuff that you don't really know about, but you think you believe and all that kind of garbage? Yes, you did. They don't trust you. You need to gain their trust. I don't know how you could do that personally. I just saying, I know when a child don't trust their parents, it's because the parents has lied to them. I would suggest you go straight to the child and say, hey, what did I lie to you about? Even if they say, oh, you ain't lying to me, but they'll not press them. They'll tell you. Well, that time when you did this or that, when this, they got it. It's in their memory. That's why they have the position they have of not trusting you because they know when you lied. And they don't like being lied to. No one does. I promise you, people who cheat on their spouses, most of the hurt is the fact that you lied. That you went over and screwed this or screwed that. But hell, you masturbate. Who cares? But you lied. You set a whole scenario of reality in somebody's head with your lie, and it's not real. That can get you killed. That'll make a person want to kill you. That you set a whole scenario for days, weeks, years, months, whatever, in their head of a non-reality because of your lies. That's hard to get back from. And this is our curse, if you want to say we're cursed people. This is it. We're busy cursing ourselves repeatedly. It's a self-inflicting wound. We are busy inflicting the wound on our own selves. This is what's going on. Like the what's the name of the thing? The wolf licking the blade, thinking it's eating, yet it's killing itself. That's what we're doing every time we lie. We're licking the blade. You see, we ain't getting nowhere. We lie, and then go to jail. We lie, and then get killed. We lie. You see what I mean? We ain't getting nowhere. It don't go nowhere, so we licking the blade till we die. Are we stupid like wolves? I know we behave like dogs because we're always looking for a master to tell us what to do. I need a job. I ain't got nothing to do. I, I need a, I need a job. I ain't never heard of hustle. I don't need a job. You can, in the real world, I'm just saying in the real world, you can go get a rock, shine it up, polish it up and stuff, and sell it as a diamond. That's how prolific and abundance giving nature is. Gold, you want gold? Go dig it up and get the gold. Because the other animals are around, and I call every, I look at this thing like animals, man. Look, you're in a situation where there are other animals around. They are subject to fight you for your sustenance. what are you going to do? You're going to let them just take you over? You put the chains on yourself and be like, fuck it, then, like cows? You're going to behave like cows? Just let them eat you, and as long as I get to munch on this grass for a while and I get to sleep in the bone, I'm okay. Is that you? I mean, it might be you. I ain't saying it ain't you, man. I don't know. If that's you, be you, man. Do your thing. But no, that's what you're doing. That's all I say. When you're doing what you're doing, know what you're doing. Because I don't know what you're doing. I have no idea what you're doing. I'm trying to have an idea what I'm doing. Most of the time, I may not have an idea what I'm doing because I've just set autopilot and go. Right? I set myself on autopilot because I ain't got time to be trying to figure all that stuff out and go back and figure this out and go back and figure that out. The best part of always speaking the truth, you don't have to remember nothing. It is very beautiful. It's the very beautiful position to put oneself in. You're on the front of the board. You know, I'd like to talk in terms of surfing, but you're on the front of the board, man. You got all 10 toes in the front. When you're speaking the truth all the time, you're at the front of the board just cruising, right? That's how beautiful it is. Everything works. Everything works. You don't have to work at it. It works at itself. It just works. Because now you're in the nature. Nature, we all know nature works. That's why I put the song on as the sun knows, keeps revolving, and the seasons know when to change and all of that stuff like that. Come on, man. We getting into that reality. That's the paradigm of nature, not the paradigm of commercialism and corporations and uh, uh, codified. They're not laws; they call them codified. I forget exactly the name they call those things, but they don't even really call them laws. And when you get down to it, they have I mean, in the public, they say law because, you know, people think they laws, like they say money because people think it's money. But there's not no real money, and those are not real laws. But, you know, people in the public, people who use those terminologies, and there you go. So, I mean, so you can use those terminologies. And I'm saying to you that a law that makes a tree, think about what I'm saying now, a tree, which is nature, right? A law that makes a tree illegal. Bada bing, bada boom. What do you just did? That ain't no real law. See, nature, the law. I keep telling people the laws of nature. Please learn the laws of nature. What they are, the laws of nature. Okay, it ain't but a few of them, handful at the most, that you can learn and function with. You learn that those are laws of nature. They function in nature, not in the government. Not, I mean, they do function in the government because the government can't go outside of nature. It still must. I mean, listen to me. The government is people. Roger that. The government is people. It ain't no thing that just walks around like some kind of, you know, robot or something. The government is people. It still must breathe. It still must eat because the government is people. I think I don't think most people kind of really uh, get that the government is people. They cannot step outside of nature. It's still people. So you learn the laws of nature. You don't have to learn the laws of people. They people. They have to dwell on the same laws like you, the laws of nature. Because you're people. I'm people. You're people. We all deal in these laws here. Now, you're people. I'm people. You make up some laws that I gotta follow. Then I'm gonna start making up laws you gotta follow. I'm gonna just be people right here now. Because I'm gonna start making up laws. I guarantee you You make up laws that I gotta follow. I'm gonna make up laws that you gotta follow because you're a people, I'm a people. Otherwise, we all just follow the laws of nature, and we ain't got no problem with that. That's what most Aboriginal people around the world have decided to do, which is simply follow the laws of nature, and then we have no argument. These other people who want to do these corporations and all this stuff about greediness and all this and slavery and want to kill and murder and all that stuff, I have nothing to do with that personally because I know that will not win when we do us. The win is when we stop doing us. No one can defeat us but us. They can encourage us to give up, but we have to do it. They can coerce us to give up, but we have to do it. They can trick us to give up, but we have to do it. Because why? No one else can do that. We are the only ones that can destroy us. And we are doing it every moment, almost every moment, because we're not being us. When we don't be us, we are destroying us. That just makes sense. Okay, you got a vessel over here, and someone else has a vessel over here, right? They pay you $50 to help them fill their vessel, right? What do you think the condition of your vessel is at that moment? It's got to be empty. Why? Because you helping them fill their vessel for $50, which is crazy. Because the only value in the $50 is the value that they hold for it. The $50. Well, if I'm gonna buy a Gucci, I need that $50 because I can't get no Gucci for 25. Where's Gucci that's selling it to you for 50? If you're gonna make it for yourself, you can get it for less than 25 and be done. But you won't make it for yourself because you want Gucci stuff because he sold you on the fact that you want his stuff. Because why? Because you don't want your stuff. Meanwhile, they convince you you don't want your stuff. You're convinced you don't want your stuff. And guess what they want? Your stuff. All over the world, they're taking your stuff. Because you don't, you behave as though, I don't know, you might, I don't know. But you behave as though you don't want your stuff. I don't want that nigga shit. Well, I'm going to tell you now, nigga shit is so valuable. Nigga shit is so wanted. I'm telling you, nigga shit is the bomb. If you don't know, nigga shit is what everybody's trying to get to. And you don't want it. Yeah, they should step on you, walk on you, piss on you, the rest of that noise on you, and I'm pissed off with you. Because why? You don't want nigga shit. A nigga that don't want nigga shit? What kind of nigga is that? Nigga don't want nigga shit. How the hell you go to the bathroom and you don't want nigga shit? No wonder niggas are so fat nowadays. They scared of their own shit. Obese, overweight, got diabetes, dying from this and that and other. They hate their own shit. How can you hate your own shit? This shit don't make no sense. They hate your own shit. So now I'm pissed off, yes. And I'm not going to be pissed on because you don't mind being pissed on. And then, yeah, it's every day, man. Hey, this is what we do. We get pissed on, and so it's no big deal. Wally, shit the fuck down. You know you're going to get pissed on. That's what the guy tell you. Niggas ain't never started nothing. Niggas ain't never finished nothing. Oh, now, here we go. Another nigga with a low, guess what, opinion of niggas. Nigga shit. Yeah, I'm into nigga shit big time. I shit every morning. When I first get up, nigga shit. It's a habit. I made it a habit. They call it a pooping habit. I call it nigga shit habit. I'm into nigga shit. I know niggas don't shit for 3, 4, 5 days. What kind of shit is that? So now what I'm saying is that niggas with a low opinion of niggas. This is an issue because you're a nigga and you have low opinions of niggas, mean you have a low opinion of who? Yourself. Be real. I mean, this shit is simple. Children, 3, 4, my children, when they were 3, 4 years old, they figured these things out I'm talking about now. Children, go to your own children. They already know these things I'm talking about now. That's why the thing say, is these made for children? Is this video for children? I say, no, this for adults. Children already know this stuff. It's for the adults to stop beating the sense out of the children. What are you doing, boy? I told you what to do. Yeah, Mom, but you stupid as hell. He can't say that. He only like 2 or 3 years old. But when he gets 16, 17, watch out. Watch out. Because they don't trust you. You done lied too many times to them. I'm telling you, stop. If you got a baby, I don't care how old your children are this moment, this second right now, stop lying to them. Don't say nothing else. Don't say, I ain't gonna lie to you no more. I apologize for all the lies. Do that later, some other time later. Right now, just stop lying to them. Just cut it out. No matter what their age is, they ain't even born yet. Just make a decision. I'll never lie to my children. Just make that decision. And I'm not saying necessarily your children will love you and all that bull crap. But I tell you what, they will respect the fact that you tell them the truth. That's respect. And that's what we don't have right now. Respect for ourselves. And listen, if I lie all the time, I ain't got much respect for myself because I realize that whatever I'm lying to, I feel is more important and has jurisdiction and I'm subjugated to it. So I must lie to it because it can endanger my situation. So I have to cuddle it and lie to it so my situation will stay the same. So I'm depending on that thing for my situation. That's stupid as that's why I say we need to change the paradigm, get out of whoever that is that you think is running the world, talking about the powers that be. Excuse me. Watch me. I hear people talking about the powers that be. And then they talking about some people. I say, you talking about people? Yeah, man, you know the powers that be. I be wanting to slap them. That's why I don't be around people. You're going to tell me the powers that be is people? Goddamn, a slave thinks that their master rules the world, just runs the whole world. Fuck nature, rain, everything. They run everything. That's why they call them the powers that be. And they talking about people. Talking about somebody that put their pants on one day at a time. They don't just jump and flip and roll into them. All them motherfuckers got to jump, flip, and roll into their pants before I start paying that shit any attention. What are y'all doing? The powers. And you saying that in front of your children. And that's why I don't be around people, because I got to stop that. I would have to slap somebody for uttering that in my space. My space can't contain that kind of crap. This space is nature. Nature is the power that be. Not some, ooh. See, I am very pissed off, and I'm pissed off at us. I ain't pissed off at no crack over here, no small head or whatever fuck y'all be calling all them different people. They don't even fucking matter. They not even mosquito worthy. Fuck being rhinos and lions and shit. They don't even fucking matter. What matters is our behavior. When we behave like we real people, you can see clearly the falsehoods of their shit, the echoes in their voice, the fact that none of that shit they do or say means a goddamn thing. But we won't do us. We too busy trying to do them. Oh, that's how the cracker got over. See, you gotta lie. You gotta know how to, you gotta know how to see. You gotta know how to. You gotta, yeah. Well, so I'm going to school to learn how to, and then I'm gonna get me an education. I'm getting me a college degree and all that. Then I die. Ooh. A little brother asked one time. He said, "Who's the first doctor?" Why we keep guys to go to school to learn how to be a doctor? Who was the first doctor? How did he learn to be a doctor? Well, he didn't go to school to be a doctor because he's the first doctor. What the hell is going on here? What are y'all thinking? Maybe you're doing too much thinking. I try it personally, just personally, and I tell people, don't do what I do, please. I try personally not to think. It slows me down. Thinking is so physical and spacious. You got to have this, and then it's sequential. You got to wait on this to happen before that happens, and this won't work until that happens. Thinking is so sequential. It's waste time. I ain't got time for all them sequences. And then what if there's something you don't know about what you're trying to think about? And then you got to go and study on that thing you don't. I ain't got time. But bitch, I'll be an old man by then. 1,000 years old talking about, well, I think I'll take the one on the right. Come on. No, I take the one on the right away. I'm done. I ain't no thought. I'm done. Because I ain't into thinking. All that thinking wastes time. We wasting so much time. By the time we realize we didn't waste the time is gone. It's another generation. And guess what? They are wasting time because why? We teaching them that they should waste their time. We're teaching them how to waste their time. Spend 12 years in school learning what? ABCs, not ABCs, what they call them things? Alphabets and numbers? That take 12 years. No, you can cut it in half and then cut that in half. It don't take all that time to learn that little crazy little all the way to calculus. Don't take no 12 years. We're wasting our time. And we're wasting our children's time by spending 12. That's almost a half a generation. And by the time they get out, they're ready to either go to jail, college, or the maternity ward. What are we doing here? We're not producing. We acting like idiots because they say they set up a little program, the idiot program, like Rat Cage or something, and then we run through it like little rats. I'm a grown man, ain't doing that shit. I ain't gonna be pissed on. I'm pissed off, and I'm pissed off at us because we are allowing ourselves to be pissed on, and we are playing around like we ain't wallowing in piss. Go in your neighborhood. No. Go in any colored neighborhood of one whole block of colored people. Mostly colored people. And don't see no trash. Don't see no bags, plastic, all that bullshit on bottles, cans. Don't see no trash. Just spattered around and littered all about the place like it's a pigsty. You see, we used to use words like pigsty, but y'all don't even know what a pigsty is in some cases, so you don't recognize that you're living in the pigsty. And then you tell me how proud you are to live in a pigsty. I'm proud of my neighborhood. I'm proud of what this. I'm proud of this. You proud of what, dude? Do something. Make something. Show me what you're proud of. Show the world what you're proud of. Yeah. Show us all. Make something that you're proud of. Make your neighborhood clean and show me that. Make it so that you clean up the next neighborhood and the next neighborhood and the next neighborhood, and then we got the children not walk. How can we allow our children to walk from our home our door, our threshold, to anywhere, and they walking through filth, trash, and stuff like that. You can send your child out like that. What kind of nasty thing are you? Yeah, I'm pissed off at you because you're allowing yourself to behave like some kind of nasty thing. You allow your children, your offspring, the things that you're coming back through, that they must live and prosper, and you have them walking out in trash. You should clean up the whole block your damn self before I have my children walk out in trash. That's crazy. I'll clean it up and put petals around, flower petals and shit. What are y'all doing? And you tell me, oh, I got to watch the game tonight. You saw that game last night? I'll slap you. That's why I can't be around people. You got time for that, and then you send your children out in trash-laden streets and talk about a game or some Gucci or some damn car that you don't even make. You got so much goddamn pride in nothing, in bullshit. And this is what I'm saying. That's why I'm pissed off, and this is what I'm pissed off about. And some people scared, they know. I ain't the only nigga that know. Listen, when you know you in your own house, you ain't gonna throw trash around. But we're told we not in our own house. We from Africa somewhere, and so this ain't our house, so we just trash it up. Instead of realizing we've been here for generations, we can't trash it up. This is our house. We're not trashing it up. We cleaning it up. We're not making it miserable for us to live. We making a heaven right here on earth. If you in hell and heaven, which I am not, please understand, I'm into paradise. All right. If you're in heaven and hell and you think it's hell here on earth, all you got to do is make it heaven here on earth. You're the one that make it. I mean, it's here on earth. You could do it. It's up to you. If you want to do it, I mean, hey, you don't want to do it, peace and love, baby. I understand that. But know that's your decision, that you are deciding, not somebody else. Keep talking about, oh, well, they doing this to us and they doing that. That nigga, how old are you? You sound like you're 3 years old. How about they doing this stuff? They doing that. You sound like you're 3 years old. You can't bring your own people around to a unity without trust. You can't bring your own people around to a trust without truth. Without truth, there is no trust. Without trust, there is no unity. It's a done deal. These are laws of nature. We live in nature. Inside of nature, that's how it goes. When you see those what they call them, the things that be fighting the lions over the kill and stuff, jackals or whatever they call them, I forget the name. And then they be fighting them lions over the kill, and the lions be fighting back. They know they gonna throw down. They ain't like, I wonder if I could trust that brother over there because he be lying all the time. No way. We ain't got the integrity of jackals. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We so hooked on being human. You know, I'm human. See, I'm human. They tried to dehumanize us, and now, see, now, no, they tried to screw us over. They know you dehumanizing in that. They killed our stuff, killed our people, killed this and that. They tried to dehumanize, cousin. We were never human. You can't dehuman something that ain't never been human. They are human. Okay. No problem. Go do your human thing. Go to Norway, Newfoundland, wherever the hell y'all at. and do your human thing. More power to you. Then they gonna come over, take all our shit, fuck up all our people, and tell us how we fucked up and how they so goddamn great in their fucking country and how their country doing so goddamn great. And they know that the only reason they can breathe and shit is because they getting it from us. It's the only reason they can breathe. They're getting it from the aboriginal locations in the world, the South America, the fucking Africa, wherever the rainforests are, wherever the big amount of trees are. That's where they're getting this shit from. Otherwise, they can breathe. See? And they tell us, oh, we fucked up. We are no good. We have no value. Da, 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 da. And meanwhile, they got stacks and stacks of photographs of thousands of people they killed of our people. Stacks and stacks of photographs of thousands. And then talk about, oh, them niggas, they behave so badly. See, we don't like y'all blacks. And see, that's why I'm being around nobody, because I'm pissed off. A cracker started talking that shit to me, I'll start putting my finger through his fucking throat. They know not to talk like that around me. They see me when I come. They be like, no, not that nigga there. Don't talk like that around that nigga there. Mm-hmm. You can't pull your gun fast enough to talk like that around me. That's what I'm saying. But I can dig it, man. Do your thing. Everybody ought to do their thing. I'm pissed off. I just want to let you know that's where I'm coming from right now. And you might see me here, you might see me there, and you be like, damn, that Wale is pissed off. Yes. Because I ain't going to be pissed on. If you ain't pissed off, I don't know what you're doing. I'm just saying right now, yeah, I'm pissed off. Because I ain't going to be pissed on. Catch you later. Speak the truth all the time. Like, subscribe, share it out. Whatever you do with it, cut it up, put it in your show, take it apart, talk about it, say this nigga crazy. I don't care. You know, about that. Get it out there. Share it around. Let them laugh. If they say, oh, that nigga laugh. He said nigga hurt. Blah, blah. I don't, hey, get it out there so people can at least hear the words, because their mind needs to hear the words. And then their mind can pick it up later whenever it's ready. But all that thinking and that sequential stuff, that stuff takes time, so they can't get it right away. But do share it out. Push the like button. There's something else you're supposed to do. Subscribe. Damn. Oh, comment. Always, please comment so I know what you think. You know, go on a comment. It's all good. One love. I'm out.